Welcome to an exclusive edition of Crowns and Tea podcast. This is behind the scenes, you guys. All of it's behind the scenes when we're not reporting from Moscow, Russia, or reporting from the basement, darlings. I hope you motherfuckers don't come in either. But this motherfucker, this bitch ass nigga, he is not blocked. Bitch ass clown. He ain't blocked. That's why we left it open. And motherfuckers don't come over here because they already know. When it comes to ask them to speak about equity, ask them to speak about longevity, ask them to speak, I need my gavel, ask them to speak about empowerment, ask them to speak about stocks and bonds, them dusty bonds. King Charles, it's Prince Charles. Queen has not made it to her final destination. Speaking of, before I continue, so Shady Boots, Sag Seasons, and Obsessions with Roman is going to be dropping really soon, you guys. It's going to be dropping, so keep a lookout for that. Hippo's Distortion of the Commonwealth, Inheritance, and Prince Charles. That's going to be dropping. Oh, I should have got my bottle of water for this. And all these job turkeys do in these YouTube streets is talk that shit. And ask them, they've been receiving like a lot of donations. People not pocket watching, but when it comes to reinvesting in yourselves and you don't have a motherfucking mic, okay? And you don't have, you know what I'm saying, just other props or whatever. It doesn't have to be anything spectacular. Amazon.com, bitch. I gotta use my stuff. Amazon, I'm not gonna keep doing it because I don't want to put any more scratches on this desk. Y'all see the title. Just because it makes sense, I fixed the title for your clown. It doesn't mean it's not bullshit. Now, we thought y'all got enough when y'all seen your little dearly departed on motherfucking BET, bitch. And the B don't stand for Black Entertainment. You heard me. Shout out to New Orleans. You did. You already know what it is, bitch. 3344 motherfucking Pleasant Street. These are your fucking ghost town. No, we're not politicking today. I'll let you know when politicking. It's going to be underneath the Hippo's Distortion of Commonwealth, Inheritance. And let's see. And Prince Charles avoid paying his taxes. Oh, okay. They want us to focus on the UK, Britain, and England. We focusing right on these motherfucking clowns and these hoes in these motherfucking YouTube streets. I told you guys. Jordan Tower. He's like, huh? He was like, envy, bro. No, envy, bro. That's that Breakfast Club. I am envy me greatly, son. So then I kindly hit that motherfucking button and unsubscribe. I am not your bro. We don't do that shit. We might do a lot of things over here, Mr. Jordan Tower. We don't do that, darling. I'm teasing him or whatever. Anyways, you see, I checked this clown's titles and it's no homo. He's sitting up there, if you got something to say, and obviously he did. Welcome to Freaky Friday. So he said what he had to say, and then so we're gonna do our response, you heard me, because you already know what it is. We potting, we going again, we going for the boys' heads, you heard me. The other boys, drop a tear tongue. The other boys, those are the cool cats. Those are the cool cats, you heard me. This clown said just because it doesn't make sense doesn't mean it's not bullshit. And you're right about that, because sometimes it makes sense and sometimes it feels like a nut. Sometimes it don't. Clown. And he's not 100% clown like the rest of these motherfuckers. And ask him to speak about equity of them dusty bonds, Prince Charles. I bet you motherfuckers never seen a bond a day in your motherfucker lifetime. I'm on the top of the mountain, sitting in the clouds, and niggas still beginning. Boy, stop playing. Look, this clown, and all this, set up. Because y'all, when I get donations, you heard me, I kick that shit right back to the motherfucker. I redistribute that shit voluntarily, baby. That's what a real donation is. That's a real charity. And we're not speaking about charity basket cases. You know, us bastards who don't have our father. We're not speaking about real charity basket cases. That's what real charity and giving directly back to the people looks like. How many people, this is what they like to do on the youth. They talk about nepotism. That's all you motherfuckers practice in these motherfucking YouTube streets. All your bloggers know fucking each other, and you don't even fucking blog. So stop calling yourself a fucking blogger. Because real bloggers, right. And I already showed y'all the stack or whatever. That's why when people think they can flag channels, I keep a motherfucking hard copy of my motherfucking art. It's like a motherfucking library, you heard me. Excuse me for the seller language. Give me a second. Un momento, por favor. Give me a second. One, we've been doing that since the football fields because we know one divine and supreme, and we ain't shit without you. That's what they used to do when they running that ball down that motherfucking Cowboys field, boy. Study long, study wrong. Edward Anderson, let's put in that. Cardi said, Barty said, Adam. I ain't gonna add him. Put a name on it. Edward Anderson. No homo. If you're gonna talk about some shit, let's talk. They'll never talk about business. So that's why we be on this pie shit or whatever when it comes to music and entertainment. If you got some beats, bitch, don't even waste your motherfucking. If you got beats, bitch, don't even waste your motherfucking time. And Mark Cuban already know what the fucking. I don't remember how to. Mark Cuban already know what it fucking is. Let's give y'all a little rundown what this punk ass nigga said, y'all. And punk. Nigga, when you ready to speak about motherfucking business and things, then we'll be listening. But we really don't have to because we know real businessmen and women. Shout out to real entrepreneurs. But they speak about the nepotism. Y'all punk ass motherfuckers, you clowns and you fucking sheep motherfucking, you rats, you Jezebels. Y'all do the same thing. Oh, the mainstream media only speaks. That's what I'm looking at. I am athlete and a pivot pot. All y'all just talk to each other. So y'all do the same thing. At least in the mainstream media, they at least invite, you know what I'm saying, individuals who do not all share the same. People share similar values, darlings. They don't always share the same ideologies. And you can always see, you know what I'm saying, the mainstream media invite individuals to their podium. That way they can refute, rebut, or agree with one another in a civic manner. That's what real civic discourse looks like. In case you nepotists in these YouTube streets are wondering. But lo and behold, don't let people try to, well, quote unquote, keep it in the family or whatever. Then it's the what? That's what they call it. They got, white people got to understand. That's why I be saying, come on, white people, so we can school y'all too. Because this is some shit that you probably haven't seen before. That's what, welcome to the YouTube streets. They engage in nepotism. They all link up like some cackling hyenas or whatever because they cannot stand on their own 10 toes and 2 feet. And that's what the real gag is. And I'm going to order my gavel. Somebody either stole that bitch, hid that bitch, or did something to it. That's, oh, darling, it's the hypocrisy for me. So this motherfucker was talking about he liked this person, he liked that. We don't give a fuck what you like, quite frankly, Scarlett. We don't give a fuck what you like and what you dislike, quite frankly, Scarlett. And that's all these motherfuckers see. This the bullshit that they play. Siéntete, because she can learn something too, whatever. She's coming behind the OGs, the queens, and all them teams. What they accuse other people of doing is what they do on the YouTube streets. They call themselves bloggers, can't write. Call themselves podcasts, you don't pod. All they do is just chitter and chatter amongst each other. Why? Because they cannot handle truth. They can't even handle a real debate, basically. They cannot handle a real debate, and we don't want one, darling. I'd rather... So this clown went on to say, certain people look like an alien. Maybe they are foreign objects. He said, oh, they're not the smartest dude. Apparently they're smarter than you, darling. They did what it takes to get out the motherfucking rat race. Let that sink in. They did what it took to get out the rat race. And they continue to do what it takes to get out of the motherfucking rat race. It's called work. What did Riri say? Work, endlessly. Effortlessly. So he says about the social status. People don't even, all this social economics bullshit. Hide your pockets and hide your wallets. Empty your pockets. Hide your purses. Hide your briefcases. Hide your contracts. Oh, he ain't the smartest dude. How would you know? Have you ever had a conversation? In case you didn't, you can check out many conversations of some fucking substance in these motherfucking YouTube streets. And y'all wonder why individuals don't do this shady type of motherfucking quote unquote, this urban motherfucking backwards ass black media. Motherfuckers, y'all are perfect examples. Why? And used to have me, I'm like, oh, why don't celebrities or rappers and all the other videos? Because y'all full of shit. That's why. You'll sit up there and slice and dice and slice, dice, splice shit up into motherfucking 10,000 motherfucking particles and be like, there you go. They didn't have the motherfucking words all edited and jumbled up and fuck you clowns. I'm monstered up today. Happy Freaky Friday. And y'all notice these clowns, when they cannot debate intellectually, the go-to is to tell a woman what size she should wear. Darling, who are you and who sent you? We're not doing that. They're talking about black women's hair. That's why they need to get black women and black females. We ain't none of your hoes. Might be a bad bitch. Didn't Trina teach you motherfucker something? Yeah, she was in motherfucking listening when she said she the baddest bitch. And she's unlike these motherfucking slang, these you little fucking trifling ass hoes, Sansaray. Monique. Fake ass motherfucking promoter. At least Trina don't sit up there and try to dog motherfuckers unless they need it to be dog. You'll never see her sit up there and just, you know what I'm saying? Somebody she fuck with just be like, like these hoes do. Bitch, ain't nobody concerned about what the fuck you gotta say. Going running shit to priest, bitch. We don't want to hear. Let's get back to what this clown said. No, they do. They act like some y'all some pussies. Talk about a woman's hair. Talk about their size. So then people say I weigh 200. Where do you see 200 pounds? Where do you see 200 motherfucking pounds? So motherfuckers have to start showing their face, bitch. Where you pussy ass niggas? No, not niggas. Niggas is a term of endearment. Where do you pussy ass clowns see 200 motherfucking pounds? You better not have no beats, bitch. We locking that shit. Now talk about that fucking nepotism. Be like, we got beat. Fuck your beats. Oh, we got some feet. Fuck your features, bitch. And you can't get none either, bitch. That's how we rocking. Then he goes on, what social status, motherfucker? People had to get it from the mud. It's the grit, the blood, the sweat, the tears. Why you think I keep speaking that shit into the fucking universe? Because it's true. No matter the color and creed. Fuck socioeconomic motherfucking status. Hide your purses, your wallets, and your fucking briefcases and your fucking contracts. Then you keep saying, but I like, bitch, we don't want them motherfucking backwards motherfucking compliments. That's that nice, nasty shit. Fuck out of here, clown. And they'd be like, see, this would be talking about because motherfucking women need defense. Women need defense. Not just no fucking mace. No, you need the sword, baby. It's about that tongue. Fuck out of here. You talk about replacing. Show your bitch. Where is your bitch? Or are you single? Like the rest of them motherfucking men going their own way. No, your little boys and little pussies going your own way because real bitches don't fuck with you. Monstered up, bitch, and we don't fuck with clowns. He said, oh, it's all about the developing money. Fuck the money, bitch. That's why even when you meet people, we don't come at them like that. But if you leading with your motherfucking wallet, fuck your wallet. That's how real bitches do it. Fuck your wallet. Oh, if you talk nice, fuck talking nice. And you don't disrespect people in public, but when you see this shit not working, go on and catch that motherfucking cut before that motherfucking cut catch you. And bitch, that's on everything. Don't be alarmed, white people. We're just potting right now. That's all. It's for that's what they say. Oh, allegedly, it's for entertainment. You'll hardly ever hear me say allegedly. You'll hardly ever hear me speak about celebrities' business and what's this, what's that. We'll joke with them or whatever. And we also give motherfuckers their flowers. Even in the motherfucking YouTube streets. How's that for fucking quote unquote nepotism? You cheesy hoes always try to, y'all, woo, it's the terms for me. Go and crack open that dictionary, boy, before one crack open you. Then Jordan Tyler think people gonna be in the chat just talking that bullshit without people having a motherfucking. He was like, envy, bro. That was like 8 months or a year ago. Bro, I was kindly motherfucking exit. Bitch got her own channel. You heard me. Bitch, shout out to fucking New Orleans. You already know how we rocking. Intellectually. That's why we sit up there and trying to, well, not even trying to. It's up to real men to try to encourage these little boys. You know what I'm saying? Stop the violence. If you wake up with violence, you better make sure you woke up on a, look. It's up to men. I don't see no men in these YouTube streets. It's only a handful of them. Their channel's probably just going whoop, 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 whoop. And meanwhile, the motherfucking clowns that talk that shit is whoop, whoop. And we don't give a fuck about the numbers. It's about the consistency. It's about the number if you want to monetize, my nigga. And speaking of monetization, people be like, I have certain YouTube people don't do interviews. I fuck with the mainstream media if I fuck with anyone in these motherfucking YouTube streets. It's only like 2-3 people I could put on my motherfucking hand. They really just, you know what I'm saying? they might be off a little bit, but that's because they don't have access to classified or unclassified reports or whatever. But for the main part, they keep that shit greasy. They keep that shit 100 or whatever. They call spades a spade. It's the nepotism. Y'all motherfuckers do that in the YouTube streets. So I bet not ever hear you talk about the fucking mainstream media. And they don't even do that shit. You'll see motherfuckers on fake news saying and not fake news saying and might sit up there and just, static. Shut it off or whatever. That's how they do it because their asses can't take. Hi, Brian Stelter can't take that smoke. Former reliable sources. What's reliable, darling? And you even at Foxtrot, they had them lunatic liberals coming on so we can hear them not make no motherfucking sense. Oh, just because it makes sense. Motherfuckers, you clowns never make fucking sense. And that was the best thing they could have shown. Too bad white people don't watch BET. And the B don't stand for black. And no shade, no homo. People have a shout out to BET, the old BET, you heard me. The BET that wasn't afraid of the rappers or whatever. We understand. Shout out to the old BET. And we don't have no shade with the new BET. That's why individuals can create their own award show. Individuals get a chance to give people their flowers. Individuals will not shut up like they've been shutting up for 20 motherfucking years. Then they be like, we got beef. Fuck your beef because ain't nobody buying none. Y'all don't sit up there and talk about everybody. Oh, we got rap. Fuck your raps, bitch. You ain't never touching a motherfucker. You could touch the center stage because the world is your oyster. Motherfuckers. I said she might want to take me to lunch. And no, I'm not upset. These clowns, I'm putting my fucking heel on you clowns, motherfucking heel. I want to break your neck. Intellectually, that is. We don't practice violence. What did you say, Mr. Todd Grande? Oh, Why Women Kill is on Paramount Plus, sir. That's Mark Cherry's project. Fuck out of here. He was like, oh, I like people. We don't give a fuck if you like people or don't. Where's your portfolio, sir? What are you doing to make the world a better place besides talking shit? Get a warranty. No nigga will ever be able to get a warranty on me, bitch. And he's not talking to me. He's talking to... Who you talking to? You can at least put an ad on it. Punk ass grass gremlin monkeys sitting up there. Such and such look like an alien. Maybe they are. Unidentified flying objects, bitch. They always send up there. People end up on that Kitten Hill shit, send up there. Oh, not the Kitten Hills, darlings. Meow. Don't mess with the kittens like that. Developing more. Fuck. We keep saying fuck the wilders. That's why we try to at least stumble across a channel that just let these young boys know that real bitches don't give a fuck about your wallet. Real bitches don't give a fuck about you making 6 figures. And even if you make 6 figures, if your attitude stink, you will get dropped and tossed like a bad motherfucking habit. Now, if I had a sound effect machine, but I'm going to pass to my Brady, drop the motherfucking bombs. But they're a tardy for the party, bitch. She was on yesterday. Saying, oh, choices. Now, he did make some sense. He said when it's up to choices and when motherfuckers are uncontrollable, bitch, you might as well flee. It doesn't matter the gender. If you can't get along with somebody, especially, get the fuck on out my face. I don't want to do 30 to motherfucker. We know what that looks like. And that's just for self-defense. $30 to life for... What y'all say about Hillary? Not the bones. Not the what bones, bitch? And leave no crumbs on the motherfucking table. But he got that point right, man. Motherfuckers are uncontrolled. You drop their ass like a bad habit. Why you think that fake Peach and that fucking fake ass Porsche, that fake Porsche not in Atlanta, them bitches could never be a motherfucking real housewife. He said, I don't know about the military. Well, mind your business and stay in your motherfucking lane then. You did. I don't know the difference of honorable discharge and benefits and people got purple motherfucking hearts, bitch. That shit probably was stolen. That shit was stolen too, bitch. People have accolades. Fuck out of here. And they'll be getting benefits and shit. What you want? See, I always follow the money. They always have it. Get your hand out of our fucking pocket, motherfuckers. And it's not you, Edward Anderson, with your hand in the pocket. I don't know much about me. Like, well, why are you speaking on it, baby? You can go to Candy online. Candy can't. She have a show called Speak on It. I don't know what the fuck addition you might add to it because all I hear is just blowing smoke up your ass, sir. Respectfully. Developing. I don't give a fuck about a nigga's money. A lot of motherfuckers found that out the hard way, darling. When it comes to love and self-love, both genders should have it. That's why when it comes to this motherfucking black man, white, y'all need to put black female Jezebels and black males, the stands and the clowns in your titles. Instead they use black men and black women. That's why we invite white people, Asians, Hispanics, Latinos, Philippines, Irish, everybody to this motherfucking Truman Show. How you doing? So I give Edward and a +1 because if motherfuckers don't get along, bitch, get the fucking stepping before the stepping get to you. You heard me just like that, bitch. People don't learn, bitch. Put that on dime, bitch. We don't get along, get the fuck to stepping before the stepping get the fuck to you. So what else did he say? He said check the fuck out of bitch. I wish a fucking clown never would. Yeah. They not, boys. So we're going to make a perfect example out of Edward Anderson. And he going to come over here because if we're going to speak over here, bitch, we talking about equity stocks and them dusty motherfucking bonds. Y'all be like, oh, look at Prince Charles. Prince Charles all that. No, we looking at you motherfuckers. That's why I cannot wait till this pod drop. Hippos, distortion, and Commonwealth inheritance and motherfucking Prince Charles don't pay his taxes or avoid his taxes. That's so darling. We just using the prince as an example. We gonna use you motherfuckers as perfect examples. So no homo. If you have beasts, motherfuckers don't want them, bitch, and that's all they do. That's what their motivation is. You should have been 20 years ago. You could have got it from the, you know what I'm saying, from the mud, popping them motherfucking trunks, being on foot, passing on motherfucking cities, sweating in that motherfucking New Orleans or fucking Houston, Texas, or Dallas, Texas motherfucking heat. I keep telling you, it's gonna go back to originate to the pinpoint. Originate back to the pinpoint when Pimp C say, quit hating the motherfucking South. Now I know your motherfucking ass, y'all in fucking the Carolinas, you motherfuckers are weird. Not all of you, because you know the country people really go down. They really be putting it down. They really be putting it down. And I ain't talking about putting it down, but some people are cool, and that's why you have to base people based upon how they treat you, how they treat others first of all, how you treat others. And that's why I ain't got no respect for you clowns, bitch. I'm stood up, and I don't give a fuck. I know I do motherfucking sit up here and write. These niggas talking that shit. Y'all talk that shit about celebrities, rappers, all that. Can you motherfucking drop a bar or two or three? That's what they want. They want everything. That's why they be like, oh, the rappers killing up each other. That's because they don't feel as though they're loved. That's because they don't have anyone by their side to say, you know what I'm saying? You gotta move a different way when you have a certain type of motherfucker. They say status. And they love that shit. Clowns love that shit. Oh, all women want this to athletes and the rappers is better than fucking with clowns, I tell you. No, my uncle said I don't fuck with the rappers and athletes either. Probably because he knows most of them. I know a few of them. And that would be embarrassing for, he's not just sleeping with my little niece. My uncle said I don't date the rapper probably because he's an athlete. And not because all of them are babes, because I don't want to bump into anybody for sleeping with them. That's because, you know, and people think you're gonna name. No, we just want to listen to these clowns so we can add somewhere. Oh, there's no list. So there's nothing to check off. There's nothing to blacklist darlings because you're not on the list. Basically. All right, you guys. So I've gotten that off of my chest. It's just because it makes sense doesn't mean it's not. It doesn't mean it's not bullshit. He said does mean it's what. Make up your mind. Is it an oxymoron? Is it rhetoric? What is it? Can you READ? And I know when individuals do typos intentionally, but if I do a typo and somewhere on the title, what I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna correct it. I.e. corrective actions, but that's above the sheep in zombie's head. Hello, clown. How you doing? These clowns like to be addressed, don't get them wrong, because they want to be like the clown that was featured on motherfucking EBT. Then B don't stand for black. Black entertainment television. Sure it is, darlings. Back in the day, BT used to mean something. I'm not saying that it doesn't to this day, because individuals would never just be like shade, you know what I'm saying? Individuals that allow people to perform and perform, darling. Can you perform? We don't want you doing this. No, can you perform, sweetheart? Mr. Edward Anderson. Do you know how difficult it is for individuals like artists, entertainers, and performers to actually get on the stage and perform? Especially if some of them are nervous. Now, OGs, gangsters, legends, you know, with the grit, the blood, the sweat, the tears in the game, they don't get nervous. And they really don't give a fuck whatever. It's all about the moment. They'll sit up there and forget, okay, you singing the wrong song. Okay, the words don't go with that song, and it'd be funny as shit. And you know what? It makes them human when they make mistakes like that. I'm like, this is not. And you just keep on going. You sit up there, that's the wrong song. Yes, y'all singing on stage, bro. Ain't the wrong song. Y'all mixing up the bars and stuff, and that's not how it go or whatever. So the crowd be like, but they still be partying. You heard me. I'm not gonna be on here too long because I already have these podcasts dropping. I should call this a buffer to the podcast. I just came to talk to the people. You heard me. And I know Valette probably like, you know, they're a bunch of pussies, Valette. And they're like, at least I can give him a +1, 2, 3, and 4 because he's not the one sitting up there attacking fucking black women in these YouTube streets. I don't even really be talking to a lot of people that can't come to this podcast. But be going over, but I guess he's fascinated with certain type of, not the mafia, sir. Y'all see how people stay in that lane? I know we do entertainment and music over here, education, politicking, politics, legislation, rules, laws, guidelines, administration, all that shit. We don't speak let's speak about trade. No, that would be called inside trading. That's why when they say they're trading. Okay, darling, I hope the dirty portfolios that's dusty, not dusty like the real bonds, catch on motherfucking fire. That's what the gag is, bitch. Valette ain't sitting up there saying, oh, y'all should wear a size 2. And here go the Jezebels. Oh, we want to finally see what Valette. Oh, that's Valette. Oh, I bet you love his money, though, you hoes. You hoes are the perfect examples. And you clowns. Welcome to the motherfucking Grass Monkey Gremlin Minstrel Show. They knew anything about radio, they'd be like, it's the time, John Amon. You motherfuckers wasn't listening. No, I don't fuck with y'all politics. This shit is bigger than politics. LeBron James, darling. He's playing, so we're not going to keep teasing him because he'd be like, oh, did somebody say King James? No, we ain't say King James. Get your ass back on that motherfucking court and dribble that ball. Shut the fuck up and dribble, LeBron. Where did merch? No merch? Shut the fuck up and dribble? Darling. Be trying to turn anything making anything into a fucking profit, a real one. And then get into that, oh, y'all, look, it's a lot on the table, a lot on the plate, and we're leaving no crumbs, darling. So we got to get into the Pangea wash review. And we're going to do it in a tasteful manner. We're also going to provide some do's and don'ts. Because when it comes to real business, your customers, your consumers, and your clientele matters. That's why when it comes to colorism and all this white shit, what rhymes with news, just say Jew. I mean, it's nothing that they have not experienced before. And we're not speaking about Hollywood. You have real businessmen and women who are Jewish. You have real business, the white, black, Asian, Chinese. Shout out to they always hooking me up, darling. So we cannot relate to what y'all relate to. Because we always show people respect. Because respect begets respect. So when it comes to real business, the greenbacks will always spend the same, and that's why we don't have time for the identity fucking politics, the tricks, and the games. How you doing, Prince Trump? And we're just using him as an example because everybody like Britain. No, we're focused on the United States of America. Equity, policy, legislation. It's bigger than a prince. It's bigger than Queen Elizabeth. That's the point that I'm getting at, because I see a lot of people doing disgusting, but guilty by association. I don't play them games. We like to do it you know what I'm saying? When it comes to real league, no, we don't play those games. But bloggers or whatever they call it, they can play those games. God sits up high, looks low. So whatever people do in this lifetime, they will have to meet their ruler. You motherfuckers are not the fucking rulers. You don't have the last and final say. And that's why you don't see me do certain content or whatever, especially when people pass away. We don't let the bloggers take over. People blog, not that type of blogging. We focus on music, entertainment, real generational wealth, whether it's penny wealth for the commoners, you know, peasants. Then you got the peasants number 2, the entitled motherfuckers who love other people's money or like to social climb. You saying social state? What about the social climbers? I bet there would be no more. Not as though there were any. Because individuals, they don't even keep a tight. They walk in a line. You know, they say, watch your circle. Ain't no circle. Walk in a straight line. That's the way you know how to move. You learn who to fuck with and who not to fuck with. Who's going to be humble and who's not going to be humble. So if you got bars, beats, whatever, ain't none of the door is closed, darlings. And it's been closed for over 200 years, basically. Talk about social status. Let's speak about the social climbing. That's why y'all fuck with celebrities and rappers, as if these little boys are already going through a tough time. And no, we don't give them all a pass, but apparently something is missing. Now, if you work with little juveniles, but you don't want to get your hands dirty, something is missing. Either a father or a mother out their life, something is missing. Tupac would be flipping in his motherfucking grave if he saw you clowns. He and others. It's up to black men to sit up there and encourage. That's all they can do, encourage. But when you already broken inside, something is missing. It's the love. And even if they didn't get it from the parents, they can at least, for a chance, know that their fans love them. The little boys that's coming behind OGs, gangsters, and legends. You have seen too many people be, they had their disagreements, but it never resulted to violence. And if you're going to get violent, get in the dirt and do it the old school. Get in the dirt and do it the old school way. These little boys need to learn what emotional intelligence is. You do not have to, you know what I'm saying, prove a point to me. Because if motherfuckers want to prove a point, I'll be wanting to box these dusty hoes in these YouTube streets. Forget Big Brother. Let's go ahead and do a YouTube challenge, because you already got celebrity boxing, and since they think they celebrities, darlings, can't even bust a grape. They can't bust a grape intellectually. But see, the thing that gets them is when individuals are book smart and they're also street smart. And that's how they know how to navigate through these YouTube streets, Jordan Tower. Respectfully, sir. I'm using him as an example because I think he is Jewish as well. Not because he's Jewish, but he's also in these YouTube streets. He's not the one saying, Twitter dumb, I'm going to play stupid. I'm gonna be, it's all about the race. No, it's not. All these is nepotism, but they do the same thing or whatever that they accuse white people of doing. But without white people and black people who are entrepreneurs, how would individuals have a job? And then you have motherfuckers who are, I don't know what type of message they're pulling. It's good. Everyone does not know how to be an entrepreneur. And sometimes people be having the money and they don't know about organization. They don't know about business and management, because it doesn't matter if you've taken a class or not. They have never seen other people move. So they either end up wasting the fucking money when they stand up there and invest. They try to invest in themselves, and then just wasting it because they don't have a financial advisor. They're not keeping up with the overhead or whatever, etc., etc. These motherfuckers think they can tell you more than what they have not done themselves. They think they can tell you how to lead your life, celebrities. And they can barely manage their own motherfucking lives. Make it make sense. It's not about fucking white people, but you're totally obsessed with whiteness. That is for sure. That is for fucking sure. Because you cannot have an intellectual discussion nor a debate nor a conversation without injecting white people, Jewish people, with news. That's so childish. Just say Jewish. They have been here before. And that's why Irish people don't be, oh, damn, but Irish be like, y'all got us fucked up when they real white without this, without tint. Oh, no, fuck that. We ain't white. They Irish. And you would know because some of them motherfuckers blunt as fuck, even in the United States of America. And if you go abroad, they blunt as fuck. They're not, oh, we don't want to step on the eggshells. Fuck the eggshells. They like to keep that shit real. And then the Karens, that's why you don't like the Karens in a real suburban housewives. Because she's like, darling, work that hard 2 jobs for what? Get a little skills, go to college if you need to, darling. Put that underneath your belt, just in case that motherfucker don't act right. And you don't have to worry about a motherfucking warranty. And then you still get to, you know what I'm saying, scrub like the handmaid's tale. Oh, Karens, they think that people who ancestors were maids, really, they truly didn't work that hard. Because who are they doing conversating with the real housewives? Kicking their feet up, having coffee and tea. Oh, darling, you don't have to get... It's the white people, yeah, without them, especially in the South, where would Negroes be? Even with black people who had businesses, because even growing up in a project, we had the candy lady, we had anybody trying to just do whatever it took to get the fuck on out them jets. I keep pensing. Power of the pen, we don't have to, but it's still, it's good. It's good for the culture. Potting is good for the culture. Oh, Karen, you don't have. Oh, Karen is correct. Karen said you don't have to work 2 or 3 fucking jobs, stupid bitches. Breaking your fucking back for nothing. The more you make, the more they take. We liked it better when the Karens just used to always, oh, darling, can you imagine this? Calling us racist. But we donate. Well, stop donating, Karen, and you Negroes. Donate for a good cause. Donate directly. Karen was like, got a good point. Don't think I want to just donate blindly and only to turn a television on and be called a racist. Make it make sense. They think in Hollywood that it's the Jews, it's the what's wrong with news. Maybe it was like that back in the day, but you still have to think. You wouldn't have any Negro celebrities even in the 1900s without other individuals opening some type of door. Might have had to walk using the back door before America got some sense. Well, maybe separation was kind of good. It was kind of good for the. It's the what brings news. It's the art rape. Grape. Y'all sound like you're in elementary, but they're gonna do anything, and they'll be like, "It's them controlling us." So y'all do everything in these YouTube streets. Yeah, talk about people for 24 hours. We never see anybody flag your channels. They just let you talk. It's great, but rhymes with raping. It's news rhymes with Jews in. If individuals ever have to punch a time clock, I don't think you ever just want to get to a point to where you're just driving yourselves crazy. You're like Stewie. It's the white people. Oh, it's the Jews. Oh my God, it's the nepotist blacks. Oh my, it's all of them. It's the Chinese. It's China. It's Russia. That's why I be telling people sometimes, especially if individuals have gone to college, sometimes you have to take a step back and look at it with a clear view. This has been exclusive public service announcement / bitch, we're potting in these YouTube streets. You guys already know what it is. Exclusive edition. How many are exclusive? All of them, darlings, especially the one, not the Bonds, Prince Charles. How's that for maturity? Exclusive edition of Crowns and Tea with your favorite mean girl, Jordan Tower. How you doing? Your favorite, most sweetest tech princess, envy me greatly. Probably suspended and permanent ban from Twitter. Now I got a jet, Kanye. When Kanye takes a, he'll let you know how slavery was a choice. How's that for choices, Edward Anderson? Respectfully. The only thing we speak about here, for the most part, we like to speak about legislation, policy, and all them things, darlings. But right now we're on hiatus. Welcome to this thing we call music and entertainment. How you doing, Grandma Holla? She got the Wendy Williams going. How you doing? She got the lips. How you doing? Pressure Grandma Holla. I don't know who does she. It's the nepotism. I don't know if she's related to a celebrity, darling. I know that Marlon Wayans is trying to snatch your hide your grannies. No, I got it, Jed. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Freaky Friday or whatever. If you guys are working, be the best that you can be or whatever. And it's called performance. You don't want to do that quiet quitting, darlings. Okay, so now that we got that out the way, shout out to individuals. I see a lot. I could put name on my hand. Some unique individuals, and they're still going hard or whatever, and they're separate from the little the gamma slash Jezebel slash I'm gonna hate myself slash the self-inflicted systemic oppression. We're just gonna and that's why they want you to take a knee. And I also noticed that's why I like pretty bitches only. Pretty bitch, you can have a good heart, but not you might not be a motherfucking 6, 7, 8, 9 or whatever. But when people have, you know what I'm saying, you have something to put on the table, that does not matter, especially when you have charm and personality, basically. So that's what it boils down to. All right, how's that for real motherfucking psychology? Not that pseudo shit. Oh, we're gonna play things in the background. Now send me some fucking money. I'm not gonna drop the what? You're not even dropping gems. You're dropping free knowledge, and everyone do the same thing across the YouTube streets. But when it comes to the hidden Mr. Blueprints and Pink Prints, now that's a different story. How's that for the Illuminati? Now it's the Illuminati for me. So I just said, oh, it's a. They need to crack open a book, you guys. I don't know if the word Illuminati is in a book or whatever. I've showed you guys the my dictionary. It's very old. It was a gift, darlings. Y'all want to see it again? 1 minute. It was a gift. So, darlings, this was a gift. It's very dusty. It's old too. How is that? Colonel Potter's like, I told you it's, sir, we just concentrate on the base. That's all. That's it, and that's all. But it's fantastic because you don't want to, yeah, that's anonymity. You don't want to present it to. This was a gift. And then you have all kind of things, darlings. So people can learn a lot. That's why I said these individuals that's coming behind or whatever, you have to be tit. I'll crack open a thesaurus or a dictionary. So this speaks about the geologic time and formations in different eras. So it's very cool too. It's very cool. I try not to play with it too much. How's that for Mason, darling? It's the mechanic for me. We're the homesteaders. So yes. But I thought it's pretty in it. I've never seen a book like this before. So this gift is very old too. I don't even think they do this anymore. Make America Great Again, indeed. All right, darlings. So let me do my closing one more time without the music. Well, because when I come on, y'all gonna have the music and everything. Long time no see. You already know it's your tech princess, your favorite host. Welcome to another exclusive edition of Crowns and Tea with your favorite mean girl, your fabulous, most sweetest tech princess, and me greatly. Now I got a jet. Adios. Bye.